everybody, how have you been? It was a pretty busy weekend and I bought some yarn, we got a Christmas tree, and we got a couple of geckos also. So things have been happening around here. As you can see in the background, I've been making some more cats. Oh my goodness, that pink one. That was part of my yarn haul. Let me show you. This is the Loaf Cat by False Bubbles here on YouTube, and I of course will link that below. It's bigger. It's bigger than the first ones I was making out of the velvet yarn. This one, who looks extra grumpy, is Bernat Velvet, and I don't remember the color because it was the yarn that I had in my stash, but this is the size comparison. Oh my goodness. And you guys know I could totally go bigger than this pink, but I'm not going to do that right now. But anyways, so yeah, this yarn here is Carmine Rose. It is Sweet Snuggles. I'm so bad at showing yarn. I've got to practice showing like the yarn skeins. It's number 6. I used a 6mm hook for the cat because I didn't want it to like end up being humongous, and you can't see the stuffing through that. Speaking of stuffing, I feel like I've arrived, like I've made it amigurumi wise, because I had to buy a box of stuffing. I've never bought a box of stuffing before. So I went to Michael's, I had like a coupon and it was like a really good deal, and I took a picture of the cart because I usually don't shop with carts at Michael's. You grab the yarn that I need and then that's it. But I needed a lot of yarn and I needed a box of stuffing. I also needed some canvases for a project. But anyways, so I took a picture of my cart because the carts are so small. They're small carts. I guess I would get in trouble if they were like a grocery store type cart. But so I took a picture of the cart, and I might insert that here. So I have this one, which is just a love, okay? And that was also part of the yarn haul. And I'll show you guys, I guess I'll do the yarn haul and cats all mixed in. And we've got this one. Obviously it's not stuffed yet. I get to open the box. I haven't opened the box of stuffing yet. It's a 5-pound box of stuffing, of polyfill. But anyway, this is the Sweet Snuggles Light. I used a 6mm hook for this one too, and this one's color is ice green. Now to me, this is turquoise. But anyway, so we've got this one, which is going to end up the same size. It'll be the same size as this one once it's stuffed. I got this yarn, which is Chanel Home Slim, but it doesn't seem slim to me. The color is rose. It says it's a 6mm hook that you need, but it's slightly more hardy, more like fat than the hot pink. This is just a teeny bit thinner, and it works great with the 6mm hook doing a magic ring. But this, I can't do the magic circle because when you go to close the magic circle, it breaks the yarn. So I have to chain 3, slip stitch into that 3rd chain, and then go in the middle that you create that little hole in order to start, because it's I don't know. But oh my goodness, look at the cat. This is the cat from that yarn right there. I don't have the tail on because I came up with a better idea. So like for the tails, I put in the Chanel stems, these, so that you can bend the tail, and then I don't stuff the tail at all. But it was kind of poking through. I don't know, it wasn't perfect. I didn't really like it. So then I had the idea to put a tiny bit of stuffing in the top of the tail, and this is where I had to do the chain 3. You can't even tell, it looks the same as the magic circle. But anyway, so I'm excited. Can you tell? I put a little bit of stuffing in here, and then instead of just putting the Chanel stem, now what I usually do is I cut it in half. I cut it in half and then I half it again. I thought, wait, if I wrap it with the same color yarn, so this is like a scrap piece of the yarn, wrap it all around, and then like especially wrap it on the ends where it's kind of a little bit pokey. And I do have a a tool that I use when I make stitch markers, and I clamp that down like pliers or something. So it's flat, it's not like, it doesn't hurt your finger or anything, but it does poke through the stitches. But if I do this and then I hot glue it, the yarn on there, I think that'll work better. And then even if it does poke through a little bit, you won't be seeing like a bright color of Chanel stem, because I'm just using whatever I have. I've got like rainbow colors of these. I don't even think they make them to match yarn colors, but yeah, so I got that cat. I have also made these, which need their tails, which is the process that I decided to just like close them all up and then make all of their tails. I've got another one started with this. This is the same yarn to make 2 of this color for someone. Then I've got 2 of these charcoal Bernat velvet. I'm calling it charcoal because I don't have the ball bands. 2 of these, and those are for orders. Oh my goodness, this is just so fun. Yarn without the ball bands is yarn that I've just had that's not part of the yarn haul, but this one is part of the yarn haul, and I've got my hook stuck in here because instead of a 6mm, I'm using a 9. And look, it matches the yarn. This is really pretty. This is Coral and Sweet Snuggles. It's a lot thicker than the pink, which is why I'm using a 9. I tried a couple of different hook sizes, and the 9mm really worked the best for this. It calls for a 7. It says this is a jumbo size yarn. Calls for a 7, but I don't know, it just wasn't working. So this cat, someone wanted a peach one, so I'm not sure if they want this one this big, so we'll see, but I have no problem keeping this. Oh my goodness. But I don't have the right safety eyes for that, because the biggest I have are like a 12mm, so I have ordered safety eyes, and once those come in, I'll put those on there. I think it kind of looks like a pig right now. You know, you could totally turn that pattern into a pig. But anyways, so I'm waiting on safety eyes for this one. I've got my Michaels bag right here, and I'll show you the rest of the yarn haul that I got. Oh my goodness, and then I got this vintage yarn from Goodwill that I gotta show you too. But anyways, okay, so I have to make some black cats. So I got this one in the color black, of course, Sweet Snuggles. So this is the 7. This is the jumbo, just like that peach. Did I mention Michaels was having a sale also? So it was buy one get one half off. So I mean, that's my justification. And then I've gotten this Chanel Home Slim. This is the color Mustard. I thought this was a good cat color. I haven't gotten any orders for one of this color, but I like it. This one is Bernat Velvet in some kind of a color, I'm not sure, but it's darker, but I think that looks really cute. So I really want to do craft fairs, and so I thought this would be like a good color. And I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on craft fairs and amigurumi and everything, and I don't remember exactly whose video it was, but they had this great idea. And what they did is they took a piece of cardboard and they wrote down what kind of yarn it is, and then they put a little scrap of it right next to it, so people could pick, like they wanted a yellow cat, well, what kind of yellow, you know. I want to do that just for my own reference. So like when I'm showing you guys things like, oh, I know it's Bernat Velvet, but I don't know what color. I want to know what color it is too. I wish I would have paid more attention. I always tell myself I'll remember, and I don't remember. But anyways, I want to make some kind of a book or a page to put in a notebook that will have a scrap of this yarn, and I'll have the ball band. I'm just going to keep the ball band, tape a little bit of the yarn to the ball band, and keep that. I'll probably maybe put it in like those plastic notebook sleeves or something, just so I have it. I'll have all the specifications, how to wash it, and all of that stuff. So I'm excited to do that. I've got so much to do. I was going to tell you guys that I got one more color from the yarn haul, but then I just found this other yarn that I totally forgot I bought. This is the Home Slim yarn, the Chanel Home Slim. The color is gray, steel gray, and this is the same kind as that hot pink. So this will make really good cats, because I had an order for a few charcoal cats. I knew I had some of this Bernat Velvet, but I wasn't sure how much I had, so I bought this just in case. So it's a little bit different, a little bit darker, but still cute, still soft. I love it. This is Chanel Home Heather in the color green. And I really like the basket that they give you, the pattern for that, you know, on the ball band. Anyways, this is for a big dinosaur. I got 3 of these. I hope that will be enough. I can't start working on this though until I get those big safety eyes in, which they should be coming next week. And then I can make this big Apatosaurus, which is gonna be adorable. I can't wait to start that. That is my yarn from Michael's. Now for my yarn from the thrift store. Look what I got. How much did I pay? $3.99. It does say as is. Some of them are opened, but some are brand new. And I love this stuff for, I was thinking I could hold a couple strands together and this would make really cute noses. I haven't even opened this yet, you guys. Let me open this. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We always laugh because it's Aunt Lydia's and, you know, Lydia's. We've got a Lydia. Blue is really pretty too, also. This is called Parakeet. Oh, isn't that cute? French Rose. Oh, that sounds fancy. It's 2 of these in there. This is Baby Rainbow. That's pretty. And there's a white one in there. There's another one of the pink one. It's Aunt Lydia's. This is Ocean. We have Ocean. A mint green. And it's called mint green. I had no idea. Like, this is called mint green, so that's pretty cool. One of the cats that I need to make is a tortie cat. And I was thinking, how am I going to do that with the velvet yarns? And I was going to make my own ball because I have a few colors. But then I saw this Ferris wheel. Morning Java is what it's called. And I thought this would be great for a tortie cat. So I'm going to hold 2 strands of this together, and because it's a size 4, so I think I'm going to hold 2 strands together, and this is going to be an adorable tortie cat loaf. And now what I'm excited about. I found this vintage yarn. This is Reynolds Glen Eagles fingering. It's made in Scotland. This color is, it's 1 ounce. It doesn't have a color, but I could tell it was old from the label, and they had 2 other ones. I took the price tag off of this one because I just think the label is pretty too. It was $1.49 each. And I thought it was really cool. It's got this little tag knit from this end. I don't know how to knit yet, but I do want to learn how to knit. So yeah, this is like the 3 vintage yarns that they just look really cool. I'm going to take the price tags off so it looks better. But this will go good on my yarn shelf and I'll admire it. I'll probably use it one day, but for now I'm just going to admire it. Got a Christmas tree Saturday, which was the same day we got the gecko, so it just stayed in the trunk. I got one at Michael's. They were having a half-off sale, and we needed a new Christmas tree because our Christmas tree last year was pretty sad and broken. So I got a nice tree, and I'm looking at it right now. It's right behind the camera. I'll turn the lights on and I'll show you guys. But anyways, so we set up the Christmas tree. We still have our fall decorations out. I need to maybe get the bins from the basement and get our Christmas stuff out. But anyways, while we were out and about Saturday, we went to this, it's like a flea market in the local mall. It was okay. I was kind of disappointed because there really wasn't that much. I thought it was going to be more like crafty, but it was pretty cool. Briella found some vintage dinosaurs. But anyways, I saw this guy. I think he's adorable. Some people in this family think it's freaky. And Nick's like, you really want that? And I was like, yes, I really want this. It was $7. It's a bank, 1970. It's something, what is it? Roy Dell of Florida. It says Roy Dell of Florida on the bottom. It's missing a hat. You can kind of tell where something was. It's dirty. I have not cleaned it up. It's a little more pink in person though. It's looking a little more tan. But I love this. I like the plasticky vintage weird things. So this is like my first Christmas decoration that I want to find a prominent place for, but I'm not sure where. So yeah, that's what has been happening around here for the past week or so. I'm going to plug the tree in, show you guys what that looks like. It's really, I love it. I like the colored lights, probably from growing up in the 80s. I like the colors. We have candy canes on the tree right now because I haven't cut out the ornaments yet. But it'll be packed with ornaments, and then I will show you guys when my house explodes in full Christmas. So I hope you guys are doing well. We will be seeing you soon. Bye everybody. So our tree is, the box said 7.5 feet high, which is the biggest tree we've had in a really long time. Our last tree was like 4.5 feet or 5 feet. It was not big. It's kind of hard to see though because it's still light out and it's not very pretty. When you can see all, like, you can see right through it. Yeah, we do the fake tree thing.